G'day guys, welcome back. Can you guess what today's video is about? Yes, it's Valentine's video. I thought I'd better do some, hey? Like it's almost Valentine's Day. Now, you may have seen my Druzy heart inlays or inserts previously. I made these like a couple of years ago. And then this heart, it's just an Amazon heart. I am going to make my own though, because I don't really enjoy using these very much. I use them once and they tear, and I've got bits off on the side here that I've used once before, and it's all kind of broken. But anyway, I'm going to use it again. I just won't fill it up that much. So I have a couple of dilemmas. The first one is, do I use my big Druzy heart like that? So I only have like a little rim around it. Or do I use my smaller Druzy heart and then have a bigger rim around it? So I'm thinking, because I'm just going to kind of dust the outside, I'm going to use the bigger one. Otherwise I've got a lot of like open negative space there. My second dilemma, like who's ever tried to find a nice deep dark red? Oh my gosh, it is so difficult. They're either a pink tone, or they're an orange tone, or I don't know, they're a purple tone. I have got one red which is kind of reddish, but again, it's more purpley. I started dusting it just to see what it looked like, and see, it's more like, even that's my darkest red, and it's kind of like a purpley pinky color. So anyway, I've given up on that idea. I'll move that aside. I'm going to dust the edge with Pompous. These are this little piggy, stuck up pigs called Pompous. Now this one here, this is just, you know how you open the lid and then you have to peel this thing off. This, I don't know if you can see, it kind of goes burgundy, red. So I thought I'd try that just to see what it was like. And they sent me these to try, so thank you very much, Billy. Hi. She sent me these. So I'll give them a try. And then over the top, I'm going to put a little bit of this dark red glitter. See, I think they look nice together. I picked the shade that I thought was nicest. And I'm going to fill that up. And then I'm going to make a little trinket bowl. When it's sort of still pliable, I'm going to put it into a bowl and see what kind of bowl I can make. I wish I had like a heart-shaped bowl, but I don't. So I'm just going to have to do it like in a regular bowl, I guess. Now, I guess the issue, not the issue, but the thing with this, like normally these sorts of mica powders, you really need to have, you know, like a black background, but I'm not. I'm putting clear in, and with a little bit of glitter, so probably not going to do it justice, but we'll see what happens anyway. We'll get a little bit of the color along the edge here, but yeah, I'm just going to put it in clear. If I was doing it in a couple of layers, I could put like black around the edge and then pour the clear, but then I wouldn't be able to turn it into a bowl, would I? So this is what I've decided to do, and we'll just see what it looks like. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of a shimmer from it, even though it's not going to have the black background around it, or under it, over it, I don't know. So yeah, as you saw, I just stuck my Druzy insert down. Silicone likes to stick to silicone, so it should stay in place. Get out of there, you. I have to get that out. And then just going around the edge here, I'm putting a little bit of this red just on the edge of my Druzy insert. And then once I've done that, I'll mix up some clear resin. Gosh, how much will I do? Probably only need about half a cup. I might do a little bit of extra just in case. I'd hate to run out. And then I can always use it on something else. So nearly done, bear with me. If you have any Valentine's ideas, what you would like to see done, I haven't left as much room there. Yeah, let me know. Probably running out of time. I have got all these ideas I wanted to do, but I've kind of run out of time. But you know, I'm so busy with Christmas, and then all of a sudden it's Valentine's Day, and I think, oh no, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. But I'll try and be ready next Valentine's Day. We'll get started a bit earlier, hey, so that you can actually put into production things that you've seen on my channel. Otherwise you wait too long and Valentine's Day's been and gone. Okay, it looks very, very thin on the sides here. Like I don't see much colour at all. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But then when I look down here, I'm seeing a really pretty glow. So there we go. I wonder if I can get that out. Not really. Squish it in there. There we go. That'll be all right. Okay, I'm going to mix up my resin and put a little bit of this glitter in it. I'll be right back. I ended up making 100 grams of A and 43 grams of B. And then if I've got too much, I will just make some puffy hearts, as I always do. So it's the Platinum 360 Plus, so it shouldn't take very long, maybe 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours maybe, until I can take it out of the mold and put it into a bowl. All right, so let's put a little bit of this glitter in. I think it's always good to get the same kind of shade, even if it's not the exact colour. It's a dark, deepish, sort of reddish, burgundy-ish colour. Now, I don't want to put too much glitter in because you guys know what glitter does. It all falls to the bottom. And then, you know, you'll just have this dark, glittery base, and that's not what I want. I just want a hint of glitter. So easy to keep adding glitter, but I think I'm going to restrain myself this time. You know that I always overdo things, and this time I'm going to try and restrain myself and just do that. Okay, now because it's Druzy and it's got lots of little nooks and crannies in there, we're going to spray with some 100% alcohol. I use 100% isopropyl, this one. Get it from Bunnings in Australia. So let's just spray that on there, and hopefully it'll kind of go into some of those little holes and stop the air bubbles. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Pour it on. So basically I want the Druzys to shine. They're the stars of the show, the Druzy crystal. When I unmold that, we get this crystally look. And there you can see just a hint of the red sparkle. It'll just, I think, just add to the beauty of it all, hopefully. Now, I've got a little bit left over. I did kind of leave it on purpose because I want to do one of these. I want to see what it looks like. I'm collecting a whole heap of these, like in different colours, so I can see what they all do. I mean, I can write on the back what they are. So, chameleon colours, and oh, that's pretty, and holographic, and all kinds of different, you know, mica powders that you can get. I'm using them all and onto my doing little sample hearts, and then you can keep them, and then you can see what they're going to look like for future reference, you know. But you could just make them and give them to people, or you can sell them at the markets. I see a lot of people selling things that they've made from my molds at the markets, which is totally fine. Around there, make sure I've covered it all. So you can see it's not really a bright red, but it's a burgundy red, I guess. Now I'm just going to tip this over upside down. Give it a bit of a blow. What else? I'm thinking I want something else on here, but I just don't know what. Give it a little tap there. Quick little torch, not too much. Now, you could put black into this, but look, I'm just going to put clear in just to see what happens, because I don't want to go mixing black in there at the moment. Looks pretty good. So that'll just go around the little nib there in a minute. I'm just wondering if there's anything else, just something else to bring to the party. What else can I add, do you think? I don't know. I feel like it wants something, I just don't know what. Let's put a bit more of this in here, go around there. I think it's a really pretty red, burgundy red. Right up. Okay. All right, let me have a little think about what I want to do, if I want to do anything else to this part. I just feel as if it's not enough, not enough. Valentine's Day is more, it's over the top. When we unmold it, the side that you can see now will be the back or the bottom. So whatever we're going to put on here isn't going to be really visible. It's just, ooh, holographics. What about holographics, you guys? It's only gonna, you're not really going to see it totally. It's just going to be, it's going to be the other side. What about if I put some holographics over it? I might do that, but I can't do it yet. Can I do it yet? If I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to fill this up more, because the sheet of holographics paper needs to go right over the top. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. I'll put a little bit more in here. I'll bring that right up to the top. Not too full, otherwise when you put your paper down, the resin all kind of squelches underneath. I'm just going to go and get my paper. So I've got I cut a piece of my holographic window film. You can just grab yourself some on Amazon. Hopefully you can see it shimmering there. Now, because it's a window film, it does have a backing. But be really careful not to touch the top though, because if you leave fingerprints on it, it's going to transfer over. That looks like it's a little bit, it's lifted. There we go. Now it's a little bit sticky on the back. So I've just cut a piece that I kind of thought was about the right size. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I don't know. This might actually be the sort that you need to leave in, because there's a couple of different sorts of window film. There's one that you just put on the window, and it just looks pretty. And there's another one that's like diffraction grating, which is actually little tiny laser marks being etched into the paper. And I don't think this is it, actually. This is the one that's got the sticky on the back. I don't think this is it. Hang on, let me see. It would be fine, but I want to peel it out, you see, because it's not going to bend properly. Let me see what else I've got. I'm going to stick with this one. I am, literally, stick. All right, peel it off. And we're going to put the sticky side up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just spray this just with some alcohol on that side. Hopefully that won't damage it. And I'll lay it down in the middle. Actually, I probably haven't got enough. Oh, there we go. See, it's touching. Wait for it to get good contact in the middle. Got a little bubble there. Wait until it's got good contact in the middle, and then slowly drop the sides as you're watching. Just let the resin grab the plastic. That way you won't get any bubbles, or very few bubbles. Just take your time. Kind of need someone to hold this one for me while I'm pushing this one down. I probably needed to put a little bit more resin in. I haven't got quite enough. Puffy Heart, can I have my resin back, please? Don't worry too much about the edges, because you're not going to really see the holographics on the edges anyway, because they've got that powder there. Oh, look, it's done it. It's done it. It's done it. Oh my gosh, look at that. 100% bubble free. Yay. Right. Why have the screen gone black? Oh, my battery must be almost up. All right, here we go. No bubbles at all. I better go and charge my phone. I can't see what's going on. It's just black. I will see you in a few hours, and hopefully this works. Just as well I went and plugged my phone in. I was only on 4% battery, so. All right, so we've been charging up. I've been checking it, and it was a bit sticky on the side still, and I've just lifted up the edge. The very edge is still sticky, but I think it's going to come away okay. I'm just hoping that I haven't left it too long. Ah, the edges are really sticky. Ah, there we go. Probably can't use that piece again because it's all, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I've got a whole roll of it. You can buy it by the roll, so I'm not worried about trying to save a piece. Ooh, look. We have holographics. I wonder if it'll show up on the other side as well. It's all well and good having it on this side, but I want it on the other side. Now, let's, oh, it's very sticky. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh, there we go. Just needed to find a spot where I could start. That's the damaged area there on the mold, so it's probably not going to want to let go very well. I don't know why it's so sticky on the edge. Ah! Oh, I must have, oh, okay, I must have overflowed it a little bit. Look at that. That's all right, I can trim that off. It looks as if I can handle it without it being too sticky, so that's a good thing. I just have to, I'll get it out and then I can just trim off these little bits that are hanging over. Didn't realise it filled it that much. Ah, there we go. All right. Look at that. Oh, the mold's okay. Thank goodness. I've only got one. All right. Now, before I put it into the bowl, I'm going to trim these up because I'd rather do it now than a bit later on when it's too hard. So I'm going to use this little scalpel thing, and I'm just going to kind of lift the edge and follow the side of the piece there. Don't cut yourselves, it's very sharp. When you can come in and, you know, sand afterwards, that's not a problem, but I just want to get most of it off. But yeah, this is going to be the back, so it doesn't, you don't have to be too precious about it. We can just sand that later. So I was looking at my bowls. Wish I had a heart-shaped bowl. That would have been nice. I might have to invest in one for next Valentine's Day. Just a little bowl that I can put my heart into and pour my heart out into it. All right, that'll do. That'll do. Now, the other side is going to be where we have to peel this excess off, and again, it's not difficult to do. It's just the excess resin that's run underneath. Now normally it would come off really easily. It would just peel off, but because I'm wanting to make a bowl and I've taken it out a bit early, that's why it's still quite pliable and soft. So it doesn't want to just peel off like it normally would. I have to trim it off. But that's not a problem. I was expecting that. You always get a little bit of resin going in underneath the silicone inlay. Just getting this little bit off the side here as well. Keeps breaking though because it's so soft. But yeah, it's much easier to do now than it is trying to do it later on. Don't stick to my board, please. I better get a wriggle on because it's going to stick to my board. Should have put a piece of plastic down, shouldn't I? Then it would pick up easily. So I'm just going to trim this off. I'll just do the rest. I'll be right back. Right, I think I've got it all. Now, we need to get this out. I wonder if the holographics is going to show on the other side. I'm a bit worried about that now. Yeah, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? Let's try a toothpick just to get in there. It's not very thick. It's not very thick inlay. Oh, no, don't stick on that. Oh gosh, it's trying to stick to the board. Hang on, I'm going to get my step because I want to climb up here and see what you're seeing. All right, are we ready? Let's have a little peek. Look, look. Oh, what's so pretty? Oh, look. Oh, wow, it's coming out really easily. Look at that. Little inlay just peels out. Oh, I almost don't want to shape it into a bowl now. Look, we could just have a little shallow dish. Couldn't we? We could. And I mean me. Look, but it is still really soft and bendy, look. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's really pretty. And like I can't say, oh, it's got holographics in it like a design, but you can see all the colors it's picking up, so you know the holographics shining through there, but it's not like in your face, if you know what I mean. Now let's see if this is going to look okay. I'll shape it, but if it's going to look silly, then I won't. Is that going to look silly? It's because it's a round, so it's going to have these big flappy bits on the side. Oh, I don't know. I guess, will it be all right? Yeah. All right, let's do it. I was going to do it. Let's do it. I just have to make sure that that's centered. Let's just do it, shall we? We'll just do it. Push that down so we get like a little point there. Push that in, push that in, push that in. Now it's really a much better idea to use plastic, because if you try and push this into glass or into metal, you might not ever get it out. So push it in. I'm going to push those into... You stay down there. This one doesn't want to stay down. You stay. I guess it's all right. I don't want it to be like too pointy, I guess, so it can just be like a... It'll just sit where it wants to sit, okay? And that'll be fine. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh. Now, I don't know that you can actually see the glitter, the red glitter, because it was just a tiny bit, wasn't it? It's just a tiny bit. Over there you can see it, just a little sprinkle of it, just a hint of redness. And you can see this shimmer here. And there's our holographics. You can see the holographics shimmering away in there. And then, of course, you can see the Druzy crystals, can't you? Look at those amazing little crystals shimmering away. And they look just like real crystals. You wouldn't know it's resin. Anyway, there we go. Now I'm going to leave this set up until a bit later on tonight or tomorrow morning, however I feel. And then I'll be back and we'll just pop her out. Righto. It's been a few hours. It didn't want to bend totally into my curve of the bowl, so it's kind of more straight. I probably should have taken it out half an hour early, or maybe 15 minutes earlier, but anyway, let's see if we can get it out. Give it a bit of a squeeze. Oh, it's not making its cracking sound. Anyway, there we go. It's done. Oh, it looks so cool. Not as red as I was expecting, although if you look at the side and it sort of catches the light a little bit there, you can see that red. But yeah, like I said earlier, if you put black behind these colours, they really, really pop. I've just realised, you know how there's the holographics. I was putting the red, I was dusting it on the edge of the mould. And yeah, it was the back. It was the back. I kind of like this side a lot too. But anyway, it's not going that way. It's going this way. There's our bowl. And yep, there it is. So I'll take it outside tomorrow. It's a bit overcast today. It's really, really, really humid. It's been raining and it's like, oh, so awful outside today. Not even going out there. So there's our little bowl. It hasn't got much of a slope on it, but it's enough just to put in your room, in your bathroom. You can put a few things in it. What have I got? I haven't really got anything to put in it with me at the moment. But anyway, I will take some nice photos of it outside tomorrow. We'll just go in for a bit more of a close-up for you. I'll go a bit slower so that you can hopefully see a little bit better. There's the side. That's what it looks like from the other side. There's the back. And yeah, you can just see a little bit of the holographics. I'm just going to get a bit of black sheet. Hang on, don't go anywhere. I have no idea if it'll look any different. Not really. Does it? Oh, I don't know. That's it with the black background. And without the black background. All right, now before I go, this little dude here, he wants to come out and play. So we'll see what he looks like. Now just remember, there's no black in this. I just used the clear resin. So it's not going to be as vibrant as it could be. If you use the black, let's do this. Are you ready? Oh, look at that. Wowzers. Look at that. And that was with the clear. So, you know, if you're going to use, that's it there with the clear. You can see a little bit of glitter in it. But if you're going to use this kind of mica powder, the color changing ones, they are much better with the black background. But there it is. Be really pretty with a little gold chain, I think. Okay, that's me done. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, look, we could put that in there. Look at that. There we go. A little heart. A heart in a heart. All right. Hope you've enjoyed my video. I'll do a couple more Valentine's videos as well, but I have been working on a new mold and I'm super excited to show it to you. So I'm going to get on and do that video right now as soon as I'm done here. The first time I'm going to pour in my new mold. So that's going to be awfully exciting. And I will see you all for the next video. So if you want to watch or be notified when I get new videos up, you know what to do. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked my video, and I will see you all again real soon for the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.